Sup nerds, you guys want to see a dead body? Today we have Omnimon Alteress versus Beelzemon. Ben won the die roll, so he'll be going first. Hatches a Yaomon, evos into his one of EX1 or EX2 Entmon. Plays BT3 Entmon. I hatch my Suno and hard play my Agumon, get my Scourge on. I had Greymon and I had Crest Garurumon. And then I just put the other card face up because I'm about to draw it. So I evo into Agumon for one of my raising area. Ben promotes his rookie, swings with his Entmon, it survives, let's go. Less milling he has access to, the better. Also having that extra memory on my turn would be cool. Ben evos into Witchmon, mills the top 3 cards of his deck, and 2 of them are Deathslinger and one's a Rival's Barrage, must be nice. And then evos into Entmon X. Doesn't activate the effect. And then evos into Wizardmon X, and then mills 2. Trashes an EX2 Beels, but he doesn't have any Entmons to play for free, so no value. So he's starting to get a little too much board presence, so I promote, and I'm just popping my memory boost. I'm going to see if I can pop off here. I don't have full combo, I think I'm 1 piece away. So evo into Garu for 2, draw a card from Suno. Evo into Greymon for 0, gain a memory from the Inheritable. No Tamer to play off the Greymon, sadly. And then I evo into Metal Greymon for full value 3 to choke him to 1. Ben hatches his Yaomon, evos into an Entmon X Antibody. I found over the course of this tournament, I hated seeing the black memory boost, so I'm actually going to cut those in my final version. So Ben swings with Beelzemon X, or I'm sorry, Entmon X, and mills 2 cards off of his Inheritable, a Rival's Barrage, and a starter deck Entmon. Checks a Metal Grey and dies. He plays an Iron Mako for 3, gets his Scourge on. Adds Beelzemon to his hand. So I hatch evo into Gabumon. I evo into Metal for 3, gain a memory off my Inheritable. And then now I just have combo. Like I can just hard evo and then just evo into Omnimon Alteress passing turn. So I evo into Crest off of the effect of Metal, draw a card off the Suno, evo into Blitz for free, and then DNA into Omnimon off of the Blitz effect, and then delete the Witchmon. So now I got my Swole Boy out. And at this point, I should be in full control. It's really hard for Beelzemon to consistently deal with this card. Because if he plays something and delete it, I just poop out 2 megas for free. At one point I said, I think if I see combo once, I can deck you out, when I was talking to Ben at the beginning of this match. So Ben plays 7th full cluster. So my Omnimon dips, goes to the bottom of my security, and poops out Blitz and Crest. And at this point, I think I might be able to kill him. So I go ahead and promote my Gabumon. I promote the Gabu to protect against the 7th full cluster and security. Because when we pop one of my megas, it'll just pop the Gabumon. And Deathslinger can't pop a mega at this point. So the only thing I'm worried about is Rival's Barrage, which I've seen, what, 2 of them so far? So I swing, safe. Evo into Omnimon for free, draw a card off the Suno, and then Evo into Alter B for 2 memories, swing, trash, top card, and then trash the other 3 megas to trash the last 2 cards at security, and swing for game. Ignite Wombo combos. And Ben makes me go first game 2. I think he's trying to keep me from seeing my combo, so he's like hoping I brick seeing 1 less card, which is actually a pretty smart idea. So I hatch Evo into Agumon for 1, choke him to 1, he evos into starter deck Entmon, then plays an Iron Mako for 3 to get his Scourge on. Adds a Wizardmon. Sadly, he bot decks his one of EX2 Entmon. So I play my Gabumon, get my Scourge on. I can only add 1 of those cards, but I do choke him to 1. He evos into Wizard for 2, and then taps Iron Mako to top deck a card to gain a memory. And then evos into Beelzemon for 3 memory. Trashes 3 cards, and then gains back a memory from the Wizard. Then my Gabumon gets deleted from the Beelzemon. And I just hard play Mat and Tai to pass back memory to 2. So he swings with Beelzemon, top decks Rivals off of the Wizardmon effect, and then mills 2 cards off of his Yaomon Inheritable. Dies to the check, doesn't get any value out of it, he doesn't have enough cards in his trash. Then he hard plays BT3 Antmon. Choke me to 1. So at this point, I am missing, I believe, 1 combo piece. So I go ahead and just YOLO it. So I Evo into Greymon for 2, play the Gabumon from the Mat and Tai, and then gain a memory from Mat and Tai. I get 2 pieces, and as soon as I see those 2 pieces, I know I have full combo, so I just pop off here. So the Garu Evos into Metal, Metal Evos into Where Evos into... I did this backwards. That's my bad. I had both Megas in my hand, but I actually did that backwards. That's my bad. I was just going too quickly. So I delete the Antmon, and he just mills the top 2 cards of his deck. And now he has to out my Omnimon. He promotes, Evos into Antmon X, discards a 7th full cluster. Add back a wizard. Evos into Witchmon for 2. Mills top 2, or top 3, I'm sorry. Plays back the starter deck Antmon off the EX2 Beels that he milled. And he doesn't proc the Rivals effect, he wants to leave it in his trash. He Evos into Balmon for 3. Mills 3 cards off the Balmon. One of them is Deathslinger, so he gains back a memory, and then he taps Iron Mako to top deck a card to gain back another memory to keep it his turn. Then pops the Rivals, adds back the Beelzemon X. Activates X Antibody, tucks. Swings into Security. Mills 2 off the Yamon. 2 EX2 Beels, must be nice. So he just plays back 2 more starter deck Impmons. Then trashes 2 more Wizardmon and a Deathslinger, gains back another 2 memory. And then X Antibody triggers to Evo into Beelzemon X for 4. He only has 19 cards in his trash, so he trashes the top card of Security and then activates 7th full cluster to pop my Omni. Which Omni dips out, poops out my Blitz and my Crest, and it's just 1 check for really, really big. Checks a black memory boost, let's go. So now I need to immediately answer his board, or he's just like super kills me on his following turn. But thankfully I minimum have another Omni in my hand. It's like with just the Omni in my hand, I can answer 3 of those bodies. So I Evo into Agumon just to see another card. So I go ahead and Evo into Omnimon, bot deck the Bills X, and pop one of the Antmons. I swing Security, bot deck an Antmon, trash the top card of Security, and then 1 check for 15k. Check a Rivals Barrage. Omnimon dips out, poops out the dudes. I Evo into Omnimon again, pop the Antmon, and now I'm like, oh, let me see if I can see Alter B, because if I see Alter B, it's just game. So I pop the Memory Boost. Hard play Agumon, gain a memory back from the Mat and Tai, and the top card's Alter B. Let's go. Swing, trash top 3, game. GG's. I do take that 2-0, absolutely brutal, disgusting wombos. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing this kind of content. I want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.